the ball for Detroit, number 77. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's inside. Ball.
That one fouled off. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's the ball.
Just underway here in Detroit. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
Hey.
Throw there. Safe. Man at second. In the dirt. The 2-2 now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Didn't go. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager.
That missed. That's a ball.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Tapped into play, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Baez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Kumar Rocker. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Shortstop, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Ball.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Comerica Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Baez, long run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Inside.
That's in. Ball.
Ball 1. Peterson starting as the designated hitter. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. Here's a 2-0. Just
No, that's
missed.
out.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That clips the corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Green under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Ball.
Higashioka, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. McKinstry. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And there's a ball.
Missed. That's a ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Double play ball to second. Over to Seager. And that's their
He's
second
out of there.
double play in the first 2 innings tonight. Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball popped up. Duran gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Digging in, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Out to short. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. One out man at first. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
And down on strikes. And the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Colt Keith. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Inside, just
ball.
missed. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Ball.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
oh, now a great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Zach McKinstry, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
there was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. On the ground. Throws to first in time, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Little dribbler up along third, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Baez around third. Here's the throw. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the
No, that
runs they
missed. That's
just
the ball.
scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Baez settles under it. One up, one down. Here's Josh Young. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. 0-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Throw on to Torkelson. And there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Just off the inside edge.
No, that missed.
On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul. Two now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Young on third with 2 out. And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
aboard.
Check your base.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Tigers,
number 50.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Should be extra bases. High
Over the
bounce
fence.
takes it over
Advance
the
to
fence
second
for an
base.
automatic double. As a run scores. Langford
Ball.
up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Right through
yeah.
there for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to third. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Torkelson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. This one in the air right field, and a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's the ball.
Missed.
That's inside.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. On to first, double play. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Wood!
And that one fouled off. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Check swing.
That's the ball.
No appeal. Ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's in there. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Waggis back. A 6'6" righty. 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Caught the rundown now. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Javier Baez. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got him swinging. On a line, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the pitch.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Jack Mike's out of the way.
Strike 2. That's a ball.
And it's second. In there. Got him looking for the K. Here's Gleyber Torres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He is safe.
No, he's in there safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid.
Number 67, Jacob Last.
Late on that fastball. And that's in for a strike.
No, that's out.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, no appeal.
Down.
And 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. That one almost got him. This to third. And that is that. Back here in Detroit. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Right through there for a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit connects on the curveball, struck him out. 1 out, man at first. And Peterson stands in. 1 for 2. And fouled off. The 0-1. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now on the bump, Brennan Hanafy.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
The 0-1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Pitch misses,
Ball, that's outside.
and it's 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next
No,
offering
that's
is down low.
Ball.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
Get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Here's the left fielder, Justin Foscue. Just missed.
I mean, he's pitching right now like a guy who doesn't have more than a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at best.
The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. McKinstry. That's the inning. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the sixth. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Ball outside.
Tied at 4. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. Just missed.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And next to hit for Detroit, Colton Heath.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit in the air left field. Foscue on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the seventh, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford.
That's in. Ball.
The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. That's in there. Strike one. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's Corey Seager. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Holt.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Makes the grab, 2 down.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the second. So here's Baez now. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied at 4. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball. That's in.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man.
Baez runs in the dirt, blocked. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. And the runner holds. Up the middle. Gets it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. So up next, Kevin McGonigal.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Tap to first, Berger.
He's up.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And that's the inning. Back here in Detroit. Ready to begin the 8th. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Towards first. And it's just foul. That was close. Tied at 4. And there's one away.
Nope, ball. Ball.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fought off foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. McKinstry. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here is Jock Peterson. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Logan O'Hoppe looking for a 2. Spark with the bases empty. New pitcher for the Tigers, Ty Madden. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Baez should have this one. And that is that. 3, 4, 5 due up.
Now pitching for Texas, number 13, Tyler Alexander.
Up the middle. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one drifts inside. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one's in there. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-2 now. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 1 for 3.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swinging a foul out of play. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Just missed out on a home.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Chris Martin. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And delivers outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Outside. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the batter now, Colton Pete. Golden opportunity right here. Grounder might be 2. Seager tossed to second, and still another double play. Their 4th tonight inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now the catcher for the Rangers. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Kenley Jansen.
Number 74.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Out.
Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first. Out here in the 9th. Going along. Just
That's
missed.
low. That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. It gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Runner takes off. Pitch is
That's
high.
a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's outside. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh,
No,
good
that
pitch
missed.
is a
That's the
strike,
ball.
but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Ripped to third and caught. Cameron Cawley into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Out towards right center field. Cawley on the move. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
In there for strike 1.
No, that's down. Ball.
And he swings through that one. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 4-4 in the 9th. Got him looking for the strikeout. So digging in, Kevin McGonigal. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way.